Today we're going to talk about 6 tips that are going to help you save money when you're ready for your next big move. And we're going to start right now. Hi, thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm Rabbia and I'm a realtor in the Temecula Valley area. I post new videos every week, so make sure if you haven't already done so that you click on that subscribe button below and hit that little bell so you get notified every single time I post a new video. Okay, so first of all, you're going to need boxes. Not just a few boxes, but tons and tons and tons of boxes so that you can pack up all your stuff when you're ready for your big move. So there's a lot of different ways that you can get the boxes and then you don't have to even pay for them. So the first thing is maybe check the Nextdoor app. A lot of times on there, people will have just moved and they'll put on there, hey, I've got boxes. If anybody wants them, just contact me and I'll leave them on my front porch or whatever it is they're gonna do. So that's a really good place to look. Also, another place is to look at the grocery stores. Usually, if you call them, they'll let you know that the day that they're gonna break the boxes down. If you let them know you're coming, a lot of times they'll save them for you. That takes away the expense of even having to worry about paying for any boxes because you can just run over to the grocery store and grab some of their boxes that they're getting ready to throw away. And then another way for boxes is to just contact me. I'll help you out. I'll find some people, some of my past clients, or even some other agents that have boxes that they want to get rid of. And then I can put you in contact with them and get them so that you don't have to pay for any boxes. Okay, so the second thing is furniture. Do you have like some really bulky furniture? You're trying to decide, do I want to move it? First of all, think, do you really love it? Like if it's a piece that you love and you're like, I don't want to lose this piece, then for sure, absolutely, you're going to pack that up and you're going to take it with you. But if it's some other furniture and you're kind of thinking, I'm not sure, I don't know if I really want to take it with me or not, it's probably cheaper to either donate it or sell it where you are now. Then when you're ready for your move, you get into your new home, you can pick out furniture that's gonna fit that home and work in that home. Because sometimes, maybe you had a sectional couch in your last home, it's not gonna work in your new home because the configuration of your family room is just different. And so some of the pieces just don't work anymore. So donate them or sell them, maybe get on the Facebook app and sell them on there, or have a garage sale and get rid of them before you move so you don't even have to worry about taking that. Okay, the next thing is appliances. First of all, think about what is the age of the appliance. Usually they say if they're 10 years or older, it's probably time to upgrade and get new ones because technology has changed so much in the last 10 years that the new ones are more energy efficient. So it's probably better to just get a new one. You also want to think about all the bulky items. Remember that moving companies, if you're using a moving company, they're going to charge you according to the weight. So the really big, bulky appliances, those are going to cost more if you're getting ready to ship them. And you have to think about, padding them and everything so that they don't get damaged in the move, so that they don't jostle around and move when they're moving. If it's a fridge that you're taking with you, you also want to make sure that it's dried out completely. So you want to leave it totally open for about 24 hours before you even think about moving it. And then if it has the water, so if you got water in it or if you have the ice maker, you want to make sure that it's open those 24 hours so that it can dry out. Otherwise it can get mold up in there and you don't want that. A lot of times when you leave your appliances too, it's enticing for the buyers that are buying your home. Maybe they're first-time home buyers and they're like, gosh, I can't afford to buy all these appliances. They don't realize that when you're purchasing a new home, you've got to get a fridge and a washer and a dryer and all the other little things that they just aren't thinking about. So sometimes it entices them and they're like, oh, you're gonna leave your fridge for me, or you're gonna leave your washer and dryer? That's awesome. You may get more people looking at your home too because of that. So then it saves you the cost of having to pack that stuff up, ship it, and then pay for your shipping when you're moving. And by leaving some of your appliances, it just takes a little bit of the hassle out of moving. It's one less thing that you have to think about when you're packing up and moving your home. The next thing is movers. Sometimes people are thinking, hey, I'm just gonna have somebody come pack me up, have them move everything, and then I'm done with it. That is a way that you can do it, but remember that it's usually super expensive to get movers to move you too. They charge a lot and they charge by the weight. So the more things you're gonna take with you to your new home, the more you're gonna pay in getting someone to move you and pack you up. Also, right now, so many people are moving out of California, it's actually cheaper to bring a moving van into California than it is to get one to move out of California. So if you're moving within California, you're cool. You can do it. One way is probably not going to be a big deal. If you're moving out of California, you might even want to go to a neighboring state to rent the moving van. Even if it's a one-way move, that might end up being a lot cheaper just because it's so expensive right now to rent a moving van from California to move out of state. So those are just a couple of things to think about when you're kind of thinking about moving yourself versus having somebody else move you. The next thing you want to think about is actually checking out the area before you get ready to move. So maybe you want to come out to Temecula, maybe you want to stay out in wine country, see what wine country is like. Maybe you want to rent an Airbnb so that you can enjoy it. Maybe you want to give the Verbo, whatever it is, so that you can actually enjoy the area. Look around, see what traffic is like, do all those kind of things too. That's going to save you money so that when you get here, you already know more about Temecula to begin with. Also, you want to reach out to the schools. You want to find out before you get here when registration is for school. When does school start? If you have younger kids and they're in daycare, do that as soon as possible. So as soon as you know you're moving into Temecula, make sure you start calling right away, checking out daycares and seeing who has availability, because typically they're going to fill up really fast. And the last thing you can do when you're moving to Temecula and you want to save a little bit of money, just contact me. I'll help you out. I can give you lots of vendors' names. I have a whole list of people that I can refer to you, and I can just help you out to make the trip just a little bit easier and a little bit less stressful for you. So call me, text me, email me, respond to me on here. It doesn't really matter. Just get in touch with me. I'd love to help you out. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel and watching my video. Make sure you tune in next week for my next one. See y'all soon.